We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. And the Golden Eagles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Here's the handoff. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's Dallas. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. It's reverse. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern.
offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the play on third down. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Back to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Try to march their way in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Here we go. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in 3rd and short or 3rd and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field. Then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it. Does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the running back. Couldn't nudge it in. Not sure you can. Closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that. Hey. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dallas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes it. Score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown Sooners. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's in goal. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's in goal. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
They'll try the run. Makes it past the marker. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision. Some green grass and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, the defense was trying. At halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense looks as if it's coming. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught behind the line. It's Bitonio. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the run. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 7.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the tailback. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Another first down.
And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Golden Eagles are on the move. To the air on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Using his feet. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches.
Now, a fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Booth. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And what you ask quarterbacks to do nowadays and how much you put on their plate, one mistake is okay. Those usually aren't the ones that are going to kill you. So one mistake, back-to-back weeks, that's fine. You just can't make multiple, but the team's winning this week, which is the most important stat that he cares about.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Booth. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Fitted in the window for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds a man on the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection to... There, calls the missed timing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he drops it. Catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. This time on target. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Calls his own number. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Looks as if he's going to run it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team. Game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Finds his man in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.